Fascism represents the undisguised dictatorship of the capitalist-imperialist ruling class, essentially doing away with the pretense of democracy and rights for the people, and openly relying on violence and terrorizing people to enforce this dictatorship. Christian fascism is the driving force of fascism in this country. Christian fascism is not the same as Christianity in general as a religion. Christian fascism is a fanatical version of Christian fundamentalism, similar in many ways to the Islamic fundamentalists in the Taliban now ruling Afghanistan. Christian fascists in and out of government have been the driving force in the move to overturn the right to abortion. And that is just one part of their overall horrific agenda. The Christian fascists are determined to suppress anything and everything that challenges the myth of America as God's chosen nation. This Supreme Court is now an instrument of the fascists, who have never accepted and are out to overturn changes that have been brought about in this country over the past 75 years, with the fight against racist oppression and for the rights of women and LGBT people, as well as government regulation that does not actually stop, but claims to limit such things as the devastation of the environment. The Christian fascists are lunatic deniers of the science of climate change, as well as the science of evolution and the scientific method in general. Trump privately has contempt for Christian fundamentalists, but he made an unholy alliance with the Christian fascists and adopted their Dark Ages agenda. And now many of the Christian fascists regard him as the savior of America. As I have also pointed out, this Supreme Court, dominated by these Christian fascists, has now become the most powerful governing institution in the country, with the basis to decide whether any law or act of government is legal or not. And there is no appeal from the rulings of this Supreme Court. This court no longer sees its role as ruling on whether something is in agreement with the capitalist constitution of this country, or settling disputes among the capitalist rulers of the country on the basis of that constitution. Now it has become the instrument of one section, the fascist section of the ruling class, represented by the Republican Party.